Good morning, this is Pat Walker of Mission Winners. Hope everybody's doing well and that you're having a good weekend. So let's take a look here at frame some things up. We always start with the big ETFs, the big index ETFs, just to see what's going on. Qs, the NASDAQ 100, rallying, decreasing volume, which is understandable because of the holiday coming. It's got some tops right here. We'll see what happens. QLD, similar situation, near some tops. I'd like you to note where it is in relation to these old highs right here. Just take note of that, all right? I'm going to do something for you that will really help. I'll draw a line. There you go. Near these old recent highs. Spiders. Much higher. See this high here? See the high here on QQLD? See the high here on the spiders? Spiders is higher, all right? And if you notice, spiders basically coming closer to those highs, which is why we did this one, lifting up. And this is a good lesson for everybody. This is a higher low. You see the low here and the low here? This low is higher. It was exhibiting more strength than QQQ or QLD, which is why we bought SSO right here at the close. We bought more and it rallied. So locks them in. But the point is this. Here's QLD. It has a lower low. You see this? This low is lower than this low. Here's SSO. This low is higher than this low. We always are looking for strength. It's not fancy. It's just simple. There's more strength in it, so we bought it. There we go. IWM, nothing. Nothing good here at this point in time. Just, it's lagging. Nothing to do with it. Lower lows, below the moving averages. Same thing's true with TNA. MDY is starting to show some strength, but it's got a lower low. It needs to catch up. So this one has the focus 5. Excuse me. This one right here takes a look at the MAXLIST stocks. And you can see it's starting to pick up a little bit. Nothing really special. SDS inverse, nothing really happening there. Hit lows. And this is the inverse. And the same thing's true with QID. We leave it alone. So now let's get down to the stocks. Here's Apple. We own Apple here, right in here. It's rallied nicely, have sold some, bouncing off the 21 EMA, rallying on decreasing volume. We're in good shape, just letting it work. Here's why am I showing this one? A, it's a MAXLIST stock. B, a great lesson, trends pay. The trend on the 21 EMA, look at that. We like that. There you go. The next one is Amazon. Amazon needs to take out these tops. It's not exhibiting a lot of strength at this point in time. It was before. Right now, it's just going sideways. Starts to take out these tops. By the way, you see that price alert set? That could be a potential. But at this point in time, it's just underperforming a little bit. And that's acceptable, all right? It doesn't mean, oh, I got to buy it. It means wait and watch, and we will. Alibaba's dead. Nothing to do. Baba, dead. Nothing to do. By the way, I'll pause here and just share this with you. Don't overstudy this. It's below all the moving averages. Just leave it alone for now. There's nothing to do with it. So this might be the bottom. I'd rather pay and play the higher probability setup. This, I'd rather be involved with a higher low setup. There you go. Then this or this. It's a higher low, but it's way below all the falling moving averages. So we leave it alone. Facebook is just chopping around, all right? There's really nothing special happening with it at this point in time. Update that chart. It's just going sideways. What would be a potential entry? I'd really like to see it start to take out the tops of this bar. I have the price alert set, and we'll watch it and see. Google, lift it up. See that spot right here pushing through the 50-day? And right here? Right through those tops, right there. It was on the key list and it was bought. And it rallied up, sold a little bit into strength. We're in great shape. Continues, everything's fine. If it falls, we sell more and guarantee more profits. It's that simple. By the way, if you've noticed, I'm just looking at the daily charts. I look at the daily, the weekly, periodically hourly or 30-minute, sometimes 10-minute to fine-tune an entry. But other than that, big pictures pay best. Big pictures and trends. Goldman Sachs, what's the lesson here? It's below all the moving averages. Just leave it alone. Don't overthink it. Mastercard It's pretty much chopping around here, all right? I mean, it's resistance at the 200-day. It's loose. It's loose right here. Be careful with that. What's Mastercard's sister stock? Visa. There's Visa, chopping around. There's Mastercard, chopping around. Mastercard's a little bit stronger, but nothing really remarkable now. Next stock on the list is Microsoft, and we picked this up, and it looks like a good start. See going across these tops right here, and I'll draw the line for you. If the market's good, and this stock lifts across this line, and it does it on good volume, what will we do? We'll buy more. There we go. By the way, do we like clean and simple blip-based breakouts? Right there, that was our last buy. Up through there. There you go. Let's continue onward. Netflix. And again, this is the MAXLIST. I love these stocks. Netflix, we had great buys on this here and ran it up. Sells in its strength, starts losing moving averages. We sold the rest. Done. Our last sale was on this bar. Done. We're not going to get the top, but we're going to make good money. And now, since then, it's fallen. Is there anything to do with it at this point in time? Not really. Just have to wait. Don't try to see something in the chart that's not there. If you really have to look for it, it's not there. Look for patterns that everybody can see. Let's be really pragmatic. I want to find patterns. You want to find patterns of stocks that everybody sees. Why? Because it increases the potential they'll buy also, correct? Isn't that what we want? There you go. Continue onward. Square is nothing. Nothing. Now, could it come back? Well, sure it could. Sure it could. But at this point in time, there's nothing to do with it. Leave it alone. Nvidia. Nvidia is starting to pick up just a little bit right here. This was a great run for us here. Right through there. See that base? Right there. And look at that move. And it also had the higher low setup. There's another one. We bought some right there too. Anyway, then we sold it. We're out of it. It's bouncing off the 50-day. Perhaps it will start to lift. And what would we like to see? In a good market, this stock pushes off the 50-day. That's the 50-day right there. And lifts through the 21-day. And it does it on really good volume. How many of you have ever heard that, oh, there's institutional support at the 50-day moving average line? Yeah, there is. And if they show up and continue, this could lift off. And that could be a potential entry spot. There you go. We'll see what happens. Is it going to happen? I don't know the future, but we'll be ready. Tesla, good entry down lower. Lift it off. Picked it up. Look at the run. Look at the follow through. Okay? That's what we look for. He's got 100 points in it in 2 days, just lifting through here. Is it going to continue? I don't know, but given that move, we sold a little bit off. Why? It guarantees profits. It lessens stress because we know we're going to make money. And with less stress leads to clearer decision making. That's why we combine all the variables together. And it looks fine. Looks fine. I'd love this. You know what would be the best thing it could do? I'll show you. The best thing to do is just keep on going, okay? But, see that clean and simple baseline right there? Let's suppose it just goes sideways for several days and then it takes out that line. That could be a great spot to A, make an initial buy, or B, buy more, which is what we would do. We'll wait and see. It'll tell us what to do. We just wait. But by selling a little bit, we're guaranteed profits. That's it. Let's continue onward. Twitter. And you know what I'm going to say, because I say it every week. The tweets aren't working. You know? Okay, it's bad humor. It's called dad humor. Okay? If my kids were listening, they'd be shaking their heads right now and say, there he goes again. But there's really nothing there. Just leave it alone. And then we have Visa. Sister stock to Mastercard. There's Visa. Here's Mastercard. Mastercard up to the 200-day. That's the purple line. Visa below it. Mastercard stronger, but still not that great. That's the MAXLIST stocks. These are the big name.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We are currently having an end-of-year promo for $99. If you get in now, you get to keep that price for as long as you're a member. So sign up now and save big. The link is in the description below. See you next time.